Apple iPhone SE, Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. Two phones with nothing in common, but a lot of you guys want to see speed test comparison, so let's do it. Now, the only thing these phones do have in common are both high-end phones, great specs on both. But even the iPhone SE at this point is 1 year old, whereas the Galaxy is brand new. Oh wow, so extremely fast boot up time for the iPhone and the Galaxy up as well. Alright guys, quick look at design phones first. So obviously the Galaxy has a much larger screen, 6.2 inches versus 4.0. Also high resolution on the Galaxy, 500 megapixels per inch versus 326. Now front facing camera on iPhone SE, only 1.2 megapixels. On the Galaxy it's 8. On the iPhone SE you have the home button right here, also doubles the fingerprint scanner. Whereas on Galaxy, you do have a home button, although it's under the screen. You have 3D touch on it. And on the back is fingerprint scanner right here. So look at the bottom of the phones. You have headphone jacks, you have speakers. And then on the iPhone, you have Lightning port. On the Galaxy, you have USB Type-C. And the side. And top. The other side. And the back. So metal on the iPhone, glass on the Galaxy. And both phones rear-facing 12-megapixel cameras. Alright guys, so everything closed out on both phones. Now obviously the Galaxy design a lot more futuristic looking. The iPhone SE is based on iPhone 5S design from around 4 or 5 years back. Alright, so first up, number 2. Now I am expecting the Galaxy to win most of this as a Snapdragon 835 processor and 4GB RAM. Versus A9 chipset and 2GB RAM for the SE. And yeah, Galaxy gonna take down front 2 by a couple seconds. Let's go and test out more of the apps. So next up, BBC News. Alright, very fast on both, but a little bit faster on the iPhone. iFunny next. Again, we got a slight advantage here for the iPhone. YouTube. Alright, this one going to Galaxy. Calculator. I think that may have been a slight advantage for the iPhone. Clock. And I think that one was a slight advantage for the Galaxy. So far, extremely close race. eBay next. Alright, so another one here for the iPhone. Asphalt 8. So we got our second game. And Galaxy taking this one by about a second. Alright, a few more and moving on more stuff. So next up we got photos. We're going to use photos versus gallery. Alright, so that one going to iPhone. CBS Sports. Alright, so this one going to Galaxy. Settings. I think that was a slight advantage for the iPhone. So you guys, so far, really close race. And to do next. Alright, so for the iPhone, 125,000, 168,000 for the Galaxy. Let's do Chrome next. And yeah guys, obviously with the iPhone, it is pushing a lot less megapixels, but still really, really impressive. Alright, let's do IMDb.com first. IMDb. Alright, so Galaxy taking this one. Let's do Nintendo next. Nintendo.com. Wow, very, very close. Looks like a tie to me. Let's do Zelda next. Zelda.com. Oops, accidentally messed that one up. But it looks like it probably would have still been a Galaxy. but kind of hard to tell. Alright, a couple more was Apple next. Apple.com. Alright, so this one going to iPhone. Let's do Samsung.com. Alright, so slight advantage there for the Galaxy. And final one, guys. Let's do IGN.com. Oops. Again, actually press the rate on the iPhone. But yeah, looks like Galaxy would have still won this one. Yeah, so web browsing overall does go to Galaxy. Alright guys, next up let's do camera speed. So bringing the cactus back. And we're just going to test out how fast these phones are taking pictures. Now personally I do prefer the camera on the Galaxy, though the iPhone still has a pretty good camera. And this is just testing out the speed. So I think pretty close. Maybe a slight advantage here for the Galaxy. Alright guys, so fingerprint scanner next. Now I do prefer the fingerprint scanner on the iPhone. It's located right here. Again, on Galaxy, it's right here on the back. Pretty hard to access. However, this is just testing out the speed. And you are going to find that the Galaxy is faster here. Though sometimes like right there, I didn't press on it for the Galaxy. And that's going to be a pretty common trend for a lot of Galaxy owners. But yeah guys, overall though, the Galaxy fingerprint scanner definitely faster. Alright guys, let's go and run off the specs real quick. So on the iPhone I see 4-inch screen on Galaxy 6.2. iPhone 326 pixels per inch on Galaxy 529. iPhone 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera on Galaxy 8. Rear-facing camera on both is 12. Now on the iPhone you get either 16 or 64 gigabytes internal storage. On the Galaxy you get 64. Galaxy does have micro SD card support, iPhone is not. iPhone 1624 capacity battery, Galaxy 3500. Now don't let the size fool you there, the iPhone battery is excellent. iPhone you have the A9 chipset and 2 GB RAM. On the Galaxy, Snapdragon 835 and 4 GB RAM. Both fingerprint scanners, lightning port on the iPhone, USB-C on the Galaxy. And the Galaxy is waterproof, iPhone is not. And then finally, the Galaxy is going to run you around twice as much money as on the iPhone. Alright guys, so we got multitasking last. Come run through first. Alright, so very good sign, never phone reloading. BBC News next. And you do have to be a little bit careful on iPhone because it will reload the apps. Or rather, it shows a picture first before reloading it. Alright, iFunny. So as you guys saw right there, an iPhone was refreshing it. Alright, a few more. YouTube. Yeah, so on Android, they do reload YouTube completely. And that's true for all phones. Alright guys, just a couple more and get my final thoughts. Let's do Asphalt 8. Alright, so again, very good sign. Neither phone reloaded the game. And we'll just do a couple more. Let's do CBS Sports. Alright, so you guys saw on the iPhone, it did reload a little bit right there. Again, just have to be careful because they do show a picture when you first click on it. Alright, Chrome. Yeah, guys, so web or multitasking on both is excellent. Definitely two of the best ones out there for multitasking. And let's do one final one. Let's do photos. So photos versus gallery. Oops, actually don't think, yeah, obviously clicked on too late on the iPhone there. But yeah, guys, I think multitasking pretty close. Alright guys, so my final thoughts on this. Now I have to say, personally speaking, I am a bigger fan of Galaxy than the iPhone SE. And that's for a lot of reasons. Mostly I like a bigger phone. I like having a bigger screen on the Galaxy. I like the cameras more, both the front and rear. I like having micro SD card support. And I like that the phone is waterproof as well. Now that said, the iPhone SE, I personally do like the iPhone 7 Plus. But again, not a big fan of smaller phones. But I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching, you are a fan of smartphones, so that's why you're a fan of the iPhone SE. So perfectly understandable, just a preference thing. But all that said, guys, I have to say I was really impressed with the iPhone SE during this test. I think it did just as well, if not better, at a lot of areas. Now that said, the Galaxy, it did win some areas. For example, clearly load up the games faster, had a higher intuitive benchmark score. Also web browsing a little bit faster, but of course we were using Chrome on both. And then also, I think the fingerprint scanner a little bit faster as well. But yeah, guys, I mean, the iPhone SE really did great with a lot of the apps. Was faster boot up time. And I think multitasking for a lot of the apps is a little bit better on the iPhone. Now, I'm just saying this because the Galaxy, it does cost twice as much money as the iPhone. And also the iPhone, at this point, it's 1 year old. Galaxy's brand new. So that's why I'm giving a lot of credit for the iPhone SE during the speed test. Alright guys, now I have a lot more comparisons planned, including stuff like battery life, camera tests, and more. And if you want to check all that out in the future, please subscribe in the top left corner. Or if you want right now, you can watch another video. I have a lot of phone battles on the channel. And you can in the bottom right. Alright guys, thanks again for watching, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions.